sorry, baby. She doesn't smoke. But tell her why it doesn't bother you that I smoke.
Those ones aren't like other cigarettes. I hate the smell of old cigarettes. Ugh. I used to smoke, so I don't know if that has anything to do with it, but it just like, ugh. But those don't bother me at all.
These are natural American spirit cigarettes. The black is the color of your lung, and the red is that little spot that's just starting to bleed. These are natural American spirits. They are the only cigarette I can smoke.
Yeah.
Because the others just taste like chemicals to me. And so, yes, she has told me this from the start.
Yeah.
That for some reason my cigarette smell doesn't bother her. And for her to uphold this lie for that long, well, what is the secret of longevity, baby? A million beautiful lies. That's out of Conway Twitty's that story I wrote.
The reading?
A million, yes, the reading. Hello, darling. Nice to see you. It's been a long time. So we were just sitting down and she started talking about, oh boy, here it comes. You know what? If there's anybody watching me right now when I say his name, it's gonna be. Come on, wind, blow, let the chimes flow.
It's up on the top of the tree. Look at the trees going.
They're dancing. We're not gonna, geez, you know, sometimes it works. That's why they crucified Jesus, was because that Roman centurion guard guy brought his sister to Jesus to have her healed. And next thing you know, the Roman centurion guard guy also got the clap after fucking her. It didn't work. You gotta know there are stories that are left out. And so you talk about Elon Musk. Oh! Hi, Elon!
Did you hear the things they chimed? You made it happen.
Sometimes, you know, it's what they say, watch pot never boils, just get on with it. It's all gonna work out. Huh.
Nice breeze.
So we mentioned Elon Musk, and he doesn't call me anymore, but I'm sure every time I see his name, he has an alert. My name has been said. And the thing is, I still don't know if I should dislike Elon Musk.
I don't know enough about him.
And so I still like him.
Yeah.
You know, I'm on that side of the fence. I don't, and I haven't seen him do anything wrong yet. I really haven't, but maybe I don't watch enough.
I don't know. I saw something. I can't remember which show it was, but they were talking about him, and they said that he has contributed completely equally to both Republican and Democratic parties over the years. It showed how much he gave to each president and this person and that person. And
that's what got us started, was the idea that here he is. You see documentaries and little interviews and things with him. He talks about, you know, full-blown toddler memories where people were coming to him and he was just smart as all get out, and all he's ever cared about is learning things. And you look at that he seems to be smarter than everybody. More intelligent. Let's put it that way. Let's move from intelligence to smart. Let's say he seems to be more intelligent than everybody, but as it turns out, he's even smarter than everybody because he can make the money he wants to exist upon and just fuck with things. He has become our God that just watches the experiment in motion. Oh. And then we go to Jeff Bezos. Oh, I had the whole chair in itself. Jeff Bezos, are you there? Elon Musk is going, I got you, motherfucker. I put my ship up there first. Everybody's listening. And you know what? You think about these people that are listening every time their name comes up, they are more like the Lex Luthor. They are the super villain needing that. And Superman there, he was trying his damnedest to shut off all these fucking voices coming through his head all the time of all the people that were in sorrow and woe. Yeah. It's not that he was turning on it, it's just sometimes, it's just too much. He's not chasing this shit.
Yeah.
And so, got something in the mail today.
It's been a
I
long
did
time
it.
since I got you something. So.
I didn't know there was something coming in the mail. Hi, baby. And they handed it to me, and I said, I don't know. And I gave it to the kid. I said, read it. It's got a name on it. And he read it, and he said, it's yours. And I said, son of a bitch, I got a gift. Wow, baby.
Yeah.
Happy afterversary. And she did say when all that went down, we got to keep doing nice things for each other. What was the secret of longevity? Was that in the joke?
Having the same sense of humor. I remember that was
No, this was one that came up today.
Mutual hatred? No.
Just not liking even the government. And see, here, to talk like this actually suggests that we're trying to take the whole thing down. It would amplify it. It would amplify what these meager fucking rioters did. They didn't even burn anything down. To just sit here and say give it all up like that, you can't trust a single one of them. Like Rick McCarthy. I was trying to think of his name today.
Kevin?
Rick.
Isn't
that funny? And Senator McCarthy, whatever that guy in the 50s that was Joe McCarthy. Say it ain't so, Joe. Oh, I'm pretty sure he was fucking Marilyn Monroe too. But yeah, all these McCarthys. And it was Rick that Pat talked about the other day. Pat 3. Sorry, Pat, you got here late. Talking about just, what was it?
What you were talking to Pat about?
Yeah.
Oh,
Just
gosh.
lost it. I got focused on this. I thought it was going to be easier.
Well, he talked
That
about
part.
the 13 colonies. He
No.
talked about...
We're taking me further away.
Oh,
Okay.
the McCarthys.
The McCarthys. But it was right before that screw it, I'm going to get on with it. Yeah, the McCarthys. He talked about that Rick McCarthy. That and this is how it works. There's always some prick in the workplace. And is the prick that tells on everybody the bigger prick, or is the one that takes it the bigger prick? It's hard to tell. You'd have to look at people's perspectives. And Rick was a serious prick. And in a joking day when we had a moment to stand around, Pat tells us the story, and I remember Pickles.
Pickles.
And I was wrapped up. Oh, nope. You can't explain it.
Oh.
It's just Pickles.
It's just Pickles. That's right.
Huh. She's mentioned her stool. We didn't mean to talk about that, and I've been working on fixing the toilet. There. Ta-da! These are not the droids you're looking for. And I don't know if we just did it again. Yeah. Oh, I got wrapped up in stretch wrap and
you were biting it out.
Yeah, and everybody was laughing. I stood there and said, "Wrap me up." I was standing there in the middle of the damn Beck's Global Air Freight fucking San Jose hub. This is what we do when we're at work. They hand wrap me with the stretch wrap, and I'm sitting there going, ah! And then all of a sudden comes Rick out of the back of the crowd and pushes me over. And I said, oh, there's that one asshole. Is that asshole the savior, or is that asshole the target? Could be both. But, yeah, I was wrapped up in it, so I started tearing it out with my teeth, and I ripped out of this stuff. He says that everybody moved and helped, but I don't think they got there in time. I was already out, and I chased him. He went running around that forklift, chased him. I'm going, ah! And because, you know what? It's a fine opportunity. I've just been offended against. And he jumped inside the forklift, and for some reason I can't even explain why this makes sense. Oh, because he kept jumping out the other side. When I'd come around the one side, he'd jump out the other side of the forklift. And after about 2-3 times that, I lunged up. I just did this the other day for Carl. He was like, oh, I didn't mean for you to do that. It's pretty impressive. I lunged myself up on top of the forklift and was gnashing at him with my hands. And he's like, ah! And then, yeah, so next night, our supervisor tells me I have the right to kick Rick McCarthy's ass. I have his permission. That's how he said, you have my permission to kick Rick's ass. I hadn't even thought about it. Yeah, so the thing is, who's the asshole? I made him say, I'm gonna puke. And I said to him, that's okay, I get dirty at work anyway. Because we were at work. And when I finally did let him up, he puked blood, foamy pink blood, which says to me probably, okay, so here it comes. You thought this was all about politics and Rick McCarthy? This is an unboxing. She got me something. I do not know what it was, and that's so many times. Tell about how it can be sitting right there, and you're like, you're screwing with me.
Totally. You were still not convinced that you didn't know what that was. I got him that chair, your Judas chair. And it said right on the side of the box what it is. A chair.
Director's chair.
Director's chair.
Which we She knew that I liked the idea. That's why she got it.
He brought it in from
I brought it
outside,
from outside.
put it in on our bed. Like
I hid it behind the bed.
Yeah,
because I thought it was for somebody else.
Thought it was a present for somebody else, and I'm just like, you totally saw that. And I'm looking at him like, oh, come on, you know, and you're like, you know, just in case, you know, I didn't know who it was for. Are you screwing with me?
That phrase is used a lot in this house. Are you screwing with me? It happens. Wow. If you're living in a place like that, you just don't know what's happening.
I still can't believe that you didn't see it, you know?
Truly.
And you did. You seemed so surprised when I opened it, or when you opened it.
It's just...
Did you move my cigarettes?
I don't look into other people's things. That is, see, there it is. As someone who doesn't want somebody looking at me, I respect also not to look back, look at other people. It just, so it's fair, right? Doesn't it seem to work? I still got to be surprised. Nothing worse than stealing a surprise like the angry shipping lady walking around the place telling everybody, hey, I heard you're getting a surprise today, and spoils the whole thing, tells everything about it. Some people you just don't want to know. And so I've talked this long because I figured somewhere in the midst of it, I could mention the Ukraine and Poland and being in a cave at Lugu, but that would only be for me to find. I can tell it's a book. But that would only be for me to act like I guessed which book it was. If I throw out more information about my life, there's a better chance that it makes me look catatonic. I haven't looked at it yet. Probably something on the back. Is there a picture of the author in the back? I like those. Last book I read. What was the last one? That one where those people in the UP killed their the guy the woman was screwing, and no, it would be right on the back page.
I don't see.
Okay. And so that was one of the last ones I read, where the husband and the wife, they killed the guy in the UP. But this woman, you know, it's not a good book because it just makes her, she's just saying, I'm special. She went out of her way to ruin her life so she could feel good about being special. That says mental insanity to me. Why would you do that? And then feed him to the neighbors supposedly, or whatever you did with him.
Yeah.
So there was that, and then I read the Illusions book about a reluctant Messiah.
Yeah, that's what I'm reading now.
It's a very nice short read. I still haven't looked at the book. Nice short read, but very, very, very. Sometimes you have to stop and let yourself mull over the line a couple of times, because it's like reading Jung in its way. And this guy's, you got to think about it a couple of times. Do you see how I did that?
Mm-hmm.
Do you? Tell me what I just did.
I was looking at the time.
Oh, I just made myself look really smart, like it only took a couple or 3 times to understand Jung, but he really does fucking bend my mind. I was waiting to see. I thought I'd let it go. And then before that, I read, I read the Farmer's Almanac when it's in there. And what did I read before that? Marsh King's Daughter, where that woman killed, that guy kidnapped, and turns out to be a fictional story as far as I can tell. And then I'm reading the book Magic from about 1957 French. It's been translated. It's about the history of magic and religion in the world, and it's about to really get in some shit. But right now, I got another book, and it's an unboxing. Floodline, Blood Eating, Nightmare Alley, William Lindsay Gresham. Oh. You've seen it happen. I've understood the other day I heard somebody say you stupefied me, and I thought, stupefied, what's that mean? It makes you can't speak? And does that mean that you're dumb? And I just got dumb. I got stupefied because Pat Horton, that's where we buy our coffee, right?
Yeah. The Canadian company.
That, yeah. Well, it's Canadian.
Yeah.
But there's a really good friend of mine in one line where he said, I need to read this book. It's getting in front of the magic. I know most of that stuff in the book anyway. But it went from a good friend suggesting
yeah,
a
he
book
seemed pretty excited about it.
to a loved one making that happen. This is going to be exciting. I have no idea what we're about to get into. There's the unboxing. For you, baby?
I love you too. I hope you enjoy it.
I was just going to ask if you had something funny to say before we left, and when you said, I hope you enjoy it, it made it sound like you're just, like, joking. Yeah, I'll fucking act like I like it, too. I just had to come up with something. Sorry, I love you.
I love you too.
There was a comma when I said, I'm sorry, baby, I love you. Oh, shit. Happy afterversary. Oh,